Welcome back to the News Journal and DelawareOnline.com's Phillies blog for today, Monday, February 23rd. We are now just a little bit closer to the first Grapefruit League game. It is Wednesday, and we now know that Jamie Moyer and Joe Blanton will pitch in Bradenton against the Pirates on Wednesday to get things started here in the spring training games. But rather than talk about the Phillies' latest workout here at the complex, I wanted to discuss the economy and baseball, because clearly the nation's economic downturn is having an effect on Major League Baseball. A lot of teams are not adding much payroll or haven't added much payroll this offseason. The Phillies did. They got up to about $132 million, which is where the payroll will be on opening day. But I had a chance to sit down last week with Phillies president Dave Montgomery, and we talked a little bit about where they go from here. And while the Phillies are expecting a nice little benefit from their World Series victory in terms of ticket sales being up, season tickets, individual game tickets, they don't know what lies around the corner in 2010. And so it's very important, Montgomery said, for guys like Jason Donald and Lou Marson and Carlos Carrasco, the next wave of homegrown Phillies, to begin to make their way to the major leagues. You might start seeing that this year. As a matter of fact, Carrasco is in the running for the last starter spot in the rotation. Lou Marson could be here at some point during the season. He is the Phillies' catching prospect that they like so much. And Jason Donald's trying to make this team right now as either a third baseman or a second baseman, and I think he'll have a chance to win a job with a good spring training. If not, we could see him throughout the season. It's important for the Phillies to bring these guys along because, as you know, most of the Phillies' nucleus is homegrown. Guys like Chase Utley and Ryan Howard and Jimmy Rollins and Cole Hamels and Brett Myers, they came up through the farm system. Now they're making big money, and the Phillies could really use the next generation, if you will, of guys coming up. That's where Marson and Donald and Carrasco fit in. I've talked to a lot of people over the last few days about those guys, and they talk about just what kind of strides they've made since last year, and they are all just right now on the cusp of being ready for the majors. So when the games begin on Wednesday, we'll begin to watch these guys even closer. Carrasco will pitch, as a matter of fact, right here on Thursday, in the first home game here in spring training. Donald will get a lot of playing time, so will Marson, and we will watch them to see just how close they are to being ready for the majors. Well, that's it here for today. For the News Journal and for DelawareOnline.com, I'm Scott Lauber. Thank you for watching, and please join us again tomorrow right here from Bright House Field.